Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So we've got a little bit of an unboxing for you today, as well as the review, all in one video. So this is a little package I got from Poweradd, and this is called the Poweradd 4GS 12,000 milliamp. This is black, and it is a rechargeable power bank. So the company has asked me to check this out for them and do a review for you guys, let you know what I think of it. So let's pull everything out here. So we got a little card with a little happy face on it. That's kind of cute. This is for emailing them for support, submitting online forms at the support website as well, or simply scan below the QR code. So that's pretty cool. And of course we have the manual, and it starts out in English. So the specs go like this. It's a model Pilot 4GS. Battery type that this thing has in it is a lithium polymer battery. 12,000 milliamps, so that's 12 amps worth of juice. The input is the lightning port, which you will commonly find on your newer Apple devices, iPhones and iPads. And this port is actually for charging this unit with. As well, if you are an Apple user, you will use this same cord. If you have the lightning port on your Apple device, you can use this same cord to charge your device. If you do not have a lightning port, or you have because you have an Android device or an older generation Apple device, not a problem, just use your own cord for charging your device with. And this included cord, you'll just keep it around to use for charging this. And when you do get an up-to-date Apple device, then you can use this cable all by itself. You don't have to carry around a spare. So this will charge iPads, iPhones. It's going to charge your Android tablets, Android phones. Anything that you can plug into this that has a USB charging system, 5 volts at a maximum of 3 amps. Each one of these ports on the front here is capable of delivering 3 amps worth of power at 5 volts apiece. Okay, and you can do several recharge cycles on phones, as well as your tablets. Average iPad tablet, they say about 1.5 times. The iPhone 7, I think it is, or the 6S, one of the two. You can charge like over 3 times, and so on. You'll get to know the feel for your devices as you charge them, how many times you can recharge them before you'll have to recharge this. It only weighs a grand total of 9.9 ounces, so it's not exactly heavy. And the inches dimensions is 1.77 inches by 3.94 inches by 0.98 inches. So it's not a huge device. Is that, 1.77 times 3, I guess. I don't know, they got some weird writing on here for the dimensions, because that's more than 4 inches, so. But anyways, let's take a look what else they got in here. How to charge it, indicator light. There's an indicator light strip on the back here. Apparently it lights while charging. And they tell you when you got 4 lights on that this thing is at 95%, technically 100%, so fully charged. Please fully charge the power bank before first use. Good plan. They make a note in here to recharge this every 3 months, whether you're using it or not. And you do get a 2-year limited product warranty on this as well, which is really good. So you've got 2 full years. Now I've checked this out on the website, and this thing only sells for $30 Canadian. So, well, technically $29 and change. So you might as well round it off, 30 bucks. And that's on Amazon.ca. And I think that's a pretty good price for a 12,000 milliamp charger pack. It's pretty decent. And it does have a lot of safety features in it as well, which is good, so you can't overcharge it, that sort of jazz. And I will have the specifications from their website in the link, in the description of the video, as well as the link to purchase this one. Now they do have other units too, so if you're looking for something maybe perhaps a little bit lower powered, we'll say. They have that. They have other products as well through their Amazon store. Now this, I had actually requested the black one because I like black. It's actually my favorite color. But they also have this in silver as well as rose gold as well. So, and the English in here is really good English actually, and you've got other languages, including Chinese, I believe, is in here too. Yes, you do. You also have Chinese. So, let's unravel our cable here. So like I said, the lightning port end here, it's going to plug in to here, which is input, and then you plug this end into your USB hub or your USB port on your computer, or if you have a separate charger, you can actually use this. And the more amperage you can supply for charging this with, the faster it will charge. And they say it does take a couple hours to charge it regardless. So we'll figure that math out for you and let you know how long it takes from fresh out of the box. And of course we have our light up LEDs that are for the charge status, as well as when you used it, it'll actually start telling you how much you've drained from the unit within, four little markers worth. So anyways, we're going to take some time. We're going to go charge this up. We're going to test it out on our iPhone and let you know how long it takes to charge this, how long it takes to recharge the iPhone. So, like I said, instant for you. Otherwise, I'll see you in a couple hours. So, there you go. Okay, guys, we're back again. So, there's about 3 hours to charge the main unit up, and which wasn't too bad. I mean, hey, it is 12,000 milliamps. I can't even charge a LiPo battery that fast on my hobby grade charger, so that's pretty quick charging. So that's actually really bonus. And to charge this, I actually used a powered USB hub, which actually has 3 amps worth of juice out of it. So I was able to charge this thing up, I think, actually pretty quickly in that sense. So we tested out the iPhone, and it actually brought the iPhone right up to 100% charge, and I started that at 54% battery power, and it only took an hour and 9 minutes. So I think that's pretty respectable. It works the way it says it does. It charges your device up quickly, and from a half-dead battery in the iPhone, I think an hour and 9 minutes is pretty darn good. And I didn't even move a light bulb on the charger. It still looks like it's peaked right out. So I guess it's going to take a lot more drainage before I start dropping dots anyways, which I can understand that too. Now I should be able to get an easy 3-4 charges into my iPhone 5S without any trouble, and my iPad, they rate the iPad at about 1.5 charge cycles. So that's something further another day that I'll test, and perhaps I'll do an update at that point. But from where I'm standing at right now with this unit, I like the look. The weight is not bad. Dimensions are pretty good. I mean, even compared to my iPhone, I mean, this thing is about the size of an iPhone 6S or a 7. So it's not overly bulky. So even for the women, you can throw this in your purse. Guys, throw it in your toolbox even if you want. So this thing is good for multiple charging of USB devices. And like I said earlier, especially with me, I got a lot of single-cell LiPos and a couple of double-cell or 2-cell LiPo batteries that use USB chargers. So I can actually use this, and I can free up and basically use this in the same sense as my hobby-grade charger. I can have a battery on it and have 2 more batteries even plugged into this. As long as I'm not going to draw more than 3 amps, I'm okay that way. So that's actually pretty decent. And I'm thinking I might even experiment down the road. I'm going to pick up a non-powered USB hub as soon as I can get one, and do multiples at a time with some single cell batteries, maybe throw a double cell on there, and just to use up even 3 amps out of one port. But each port does give you 3 amps accessibility for maximum draw, so that's pretty good. And but this is good for camping, fishing, hiking. Have it as a spare, and even in the house. Like, let's say your power goes out, and God knows when it's going to be back on. Your battery was already starting to die out in your device. Well, now you've got a solution to peak it back up and stay in contact with civilization at the same time. So it's definitely got a lot of uses for it, and for 30 bucks Canadian, I think that's actually a really awesome deal. Okay, now I can't really say specifically anything in the negative towards this, other than the fact that it's not perfect. Nothing ever is in life. The quality of this Apple cord actually is pretty decent, and like I said, it doesn't, just because you get the Apple Lightning cord with this doesn't mean you can't use it on your non-Apple devices, because you would just use this as an input source to charge the unit, and then use your own cable that came with your Android device or other item and just plug it into the regular port, and it is full-size USB port. So it's good for everybody, regardless of the cable that comes with it. Like I said, you can check their site too for other different types of units like this and other products that they carry. Check out their Amazon store. The link for this one, however, will be in the description of the video, as well as the basic write-up from the website will be there. For those of you wanting your star rating, I have no problems putting this at an easy 4.5 out of 5. I think it's a great little unit. It's affordable. It's going to give you lots of charge cycles, so hey, you know, even if you're gone out of town for the weekend and no regular power nearby, you're going to get an easy 3-4 charges, just even in an average Android device or even your iPhone. So you're going to be, through the whole weekend, you will not have any problems using your phone, unless you talk way too much, in which case, well, I don't know. But I've been known to be Chatty Cathy myself, and at least that's what my wife called me at times, and you know, you can kill your battery doing that. And I don't play video games on my phone, so I'm not going to eat up my battery that quickly anyway, but, you know. So, yeah, definitely a win-win as far as I'm concerned. I think you guys should take a good, serious look at this one, especially for the price point, too, and the fact you're getting 12,000 milliamps of power here. That's a lot of LiPo power in there for your devices. And being able to charge more than one, charge your iPad and your iPhone, or your Android phone, your Android tablet at the same time, you know. And you can do that because you do have more than one port. So that's also great. And like I said, they do advise you too in the manual that every 3 months, whether you're using this or not, to keep it healthy for the battery and everything, make sure you top it up, you know. And that's a good maintenance tip. And then this way you're pretty much guaranteed, no matter what, you will always have it charged up. There's also one of these QR code things on the back of this unit too. I think it's the same one that actually is in here. Let me take a look here quick. No, I had it around the right way the first time. It looks a little bit different, but it may be the same code. It is a QR code regardless. I don't know what it's for, but it does tell you on the back of this too about the model and everything, lithium polymer, your lightning port cable, 5-volt 2-amp input. Output is 5 volt at 3 amps max, and that's per port, as the manual will tell you it is per port. So yeah, that's pretty good. And 100% battery life, that's good too, so pretty happy with that. What else can I tell you? That's going to be about it. So, thank you so much, Poweradd, for sending me this review for you guys. I think you guys got a real winner here. I'm quite happy with this. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of this. And I mentioned I would give you guys an update down the road on this thing at some point, to let you know how much more fun I've been having with it and what else I've managed to charge on it. So, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.